Hello and welcome back to another video. I haven't done this in a while, but we're back and today I'm going to be renovating. Um, I know it's his eclectic apartment, but it's actually the Jang family apartment. Um, I believe Anaya and Baku and Billy Jang's family apartment. And it was supposed to be kind of like an eclectic-ish style, but um, I mean it's kind of eclectic, but not as eclectic as I wanted it to be. So it kind of just looks like a very normal family apartment. But yeah, I just did some skips right here because it took me like 10 minutes to figure out what type of flooring and like tile I wanted in the kitchen. Um, but yeah, so this is me just going right into the kitchen. I decided to go for a more modern kitchen, and I ended up changing the color of this tile to a more beige, to kind of match the that like beige wood tone of the kitchen counters. So yeah, right here I do that. And I decided to go for a very I guess kind of I guess modern kitchen. The rest of the apartment, I wouldn't say it's like, well, I would say it's a more modern apartment actually, um, mixed in with like different types of furniture. So it wasn't just only modern furniture. It's kind of a mix of um, old furniture and maybe like more contemporary furniture and more modern furniture. Um, and yeah, so I decided to just do like brown, like dark browns mixed with black primarily for the color scheme of the furniture. And so yeah, here I'm just choosing out like what light fixture I'm gonna use, and then I'm also gonna be like cluttering up the kitchen. And I decided to make this apartment. I usually kind of follow the floor plan um of the original Jang family apartment, like the regular Hakim house apartment um floor plan floor plan. But this time I decided to kind of do a different floor plan because I kind of want to have like this whole back wall where there's only like one window in that area. I wanted it to be like a glass wall, but I ended up not doing it. But I think I'm gonna do that for like a different apartment. I wanted to make it more um, seem more open because it was kind of like split up. Um, in the original floor plan of this apartment, it's a bit split. So the living room and like kitchen are on opposite ends of the apartment, and I want it to be all um, in one like area. So the whole living area is like open, and then the rooms are just on the far side of the apartment. Um, and I'd like to do this apartment again because I have some ideas for like the floor plan, and I kind of want to see if I could um put in like a third bedroom maybe. And so yeah, this is me just cluttering up with different stuff. I think these are from the new, I forgot exactly what the pack is called. um but it's the new stuff pack with the new like kitchen items. um and this is also, I think this is from the growing together. And I think the sink is also from the new kitchen stuff pack. So yeah, I'm using a lot of like new-ish clutter items. Um, but sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, so I decided to go with like accents of black throughout the apartment, and just mix it in with pops of color. I wanted it to look a bit more eclectic, but I kind of just held back because um I don't know. I just held back. I wanted it because the original apartment is very colorful, and I think it does suit them because Anaya, I believe, is a painter, or she can be a painter or a singer. She's like at that crossroads where she's choosing what career she wants. Um, but I decided to make her a painter, um, and um, yeah. So, uh, the apartment, I wanted to tone it down a little bit from the original apartment. Um, but so this is me just going on into uh, the dining room, and it's just like a regular table, and then I think I put like a buffet. But yeah, I think I never really finished what I was talking about for the back wall, but I wanted this whole back wall to be of glass, but I decided against it just because I kind of like when the apartment looks like every other apartment. Like, I kind of don't, especially when it's not a penthouse. I feel like it makes more sense when it is a penthouse. Um, but I think I'll end up doing it in some other apartment. Um, and yeah, so I also wanted to mention the split level things. When I upload the apartment, I'm gonna have to take the split level down. So I'm gonna have to remove all the split levels, and I'm going to remove the tile where the doors are so that I can upload it all as one room. And if you download it from this video, or if you find the apartment from this video, you're gonna have to add the split level again. And you're going to have to add the tile where the door is, but I'll also write that in the caption when I upload it to the gallery. But yeah, I wish The Sims would fix that so that you could upload an apartment all as one room without having to do like all you have to do all these extra steps. But yeah, so and I'm using these paintings or these posters from the bistro kit, which I think are really, really cute. I really like them. And then I believe from the Blooming Gardens kit, I'm using this plant because like I've never seen it before. I've never actually like paid attention to the Blooming Garden kits because I think it was like free for a little bit. And so I downloaded it, didn't pay attention, and then I saw that and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. And here I'm just cluttering up with different clutter items. um I wanted to add like a lot of plants. I don't like over clutter it with plants, because I imagine they like plants, but they're not really like they're not like plant people, like dedicated plant people, but they like plants. And I definitely do a mix of like blue and green and red and orange. I kind of just mix all the colors together, except I would say the living room is more say like warm toned, while the entrance and hallway is more cool toned, and then the kitchen is just a more neutral palette. And then their bedroom is more warm toned. It's like kind of like pink and red with like hints of green. It's more red. And then Billy's room is very cool toned because it's like blue and green. But you'll see that when we get to it. And so going on into the living room slash office space. It's more like a miscellaneous space because um I put a bunch of different activities that they can do there, but we'll get to it when we get there. So this is me trying to make a entertainment center, which I kind of struggled with. Um, not gonna lie. Especially when I was trying to put down like clutter items. I struggled a lot with putting down clutter items, with moving this thing because it all like clips together and you have to move the whole thing. But yeah. And also this is the wallpaper I used um throughout the apartment. This is honestly, I would say, the most eclectic part of the apartment. So I would say I failed at making an eclectic apartment. That's why I'm gonna name this the Chang family home, because this is really the only, in my opinion, like piece of eclectic furniture, like, the part of. I wanted to make it more witchy, but it didn't pan out. I ended up making it a more like just neutral house. And so this is from the I forgot what it's called. I forgot, a lot of these bags, there's so many now. But this is from the ranch. The couch is from the ranch kit, and then the little love seat is from Crystal Creations. The coffee table is from Movie Hangout, I believe. And then it's just me picking a bunch of random different clutter from clutter items and just using that as different clutters. I don't think they really have like any, like, I don't think I really have any type of story in mind for like clutter items. Like, they don't really mean that much. I just decided to go with things that were like warm toned that would look good with the rest of the living room. but so this is where I ended up having problems. And you kind of see me struggle, and I think I just end up just placing everything in like more or less a slot. Um, yeah, because it was too complicated. Which I wish they would also fix this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe not. It's not that big of a deal. I don't think it really needs to be fixed, I guess. It's just kind of annoying when you have like a room lifted up. Um, but yeah, so going on into like cluttering the coffee or like the rest of the living room. Um, I think I just put down like a rug from laundry day. Actually, never mind. I don't choose that one. I end up choosing the one from the branch expansion pack. And so now I'm just gonna put like art on the wall. I wanted to use this collage, but I end up using it somewhere else because I thought it was too cool toned. So I ended up using this more warm toned kind of, I guess, gallery of pictures, which I believe is from, I think it's from Movie Hangout, not too sure. And then I just use this regular black glass table, glass and metal black table, and then a kind of, I think it's called like, actually I don't know what they're called. It's just an old looking lamp. And so I'm just gonna clutter up the coffee table with like everyday things, like a book, nail polish, phone, and just like coffee cups. Um, and yeah, because I wanted it to look really lived in. Um, and so over here, this is the kind of miscellaneous recreational place where Anaya, um, I hope I'm saying her name right. Anaya has her like at home art studio ish, her at home art corner. But I imagine she like for the sake of space, she has a studio that she like rents out or something, with other artists. I know that's something that's like done sometimes. There's like studio spaces where you can rent them out. Um, or I kind of was imagining she's like a professor, an art professor at like a university or something. Um, but yeah, so I put this in the corner, this like easel, and then I put this little like art cabinet, I guess, like a art supplies cabinet. And I imagine this is like her home art corner. And then I put a bunch of plants over here because this I thought was like the optimal place to have realistically have plants in front of this big window. So I put a bunch of plants here. Um, and I think I end up changing the color of these curtains maybe because I don't, I think I do that off camera. It felt too much like a theater, yeah. So I think theater, no, I think it's theater. um and so I decided to also put kind of like Billy's kind of like make a toy area because I imagine Billy also plays out here when like her parents are cooking or watching TV. She can just like play with her toys. And then I put this kind of family computer office desk here. And I just clutter up with a bunch of different things like a notebook, a lamp. I imagine these are Bako's calling cards. Well, not calling cards. His business cards because he's a stand-up comedian. So I imagine when he goes to like comedy shows, he'll like hand out his card to people and like network. And I think that's pretty much it for the living room. I think I just put down this like what are these called? These like Bluetooth speakers things for them to like listen to music and stuff. And then we go on into, I believe, the living room, uh, where I just put this like last piece of clutter, which is like also a speaker slash pencil holder from, I believe, the Everyday Clutter Kit, and then some headphones. And then over here, this is the living room. I mean, not the living room, the hallway, the entryway. And here I'm just putting down the like tables that I'm gonna use for the hallways. And so this turns out to be a lot more cool toned. And this mirror, I believe, is from the Maximalist kit. And I love this mirror so much. It is so cute. Like ever since I got the Maximalist kit, I was like, oh my god, this is like the best mirror in the game. I don't know, I love it so much. It's so fun. But hopefully like the audio is not too bad. If it is bad, I'm probably just gonna upload it anyways because this is like the third time I'm recording this. And I'm gonna try to fix the mic. I don't know. I'm not very like technologically skilled, so but we'll see. Hopefully the audio isn't that bad. And I hope I can be heard clearly. But I don't want to talk too loud because I feel like my voice is kind of dry. But yeah, so this is just me cluttering up the entryway with like a bunch of things like mail and just like random books and shoes and coats, and then here from the kids room stuff, I believe this is from the kids room stuff pack. Just putting in this bench, which I thought it looked like it could go. This is kind of the reason why like everything was cool toned, because this bench, I don't really like the colorways of it, but this is the most, like the wood was, it's the most neutral in my opinion looking one. It's just like a regular brown with like a blue seat. And so here I put down the gallery picture of like the gallery wall of the pictures of like Europe, I believe. I think it looks a little bit like Europe, because there was a lot of blue in there. And then here I just put down clutter, like umbrellas and gym equipment. And then here I kind of took a long time to choose what I wanted in this kind of corner because there's nothing to really do. Which, not thinking about it, I could have put like a cabinet or something, kind of make it look like a storage cabinet. But I think I ended up putting like a tapestry and then like a plant. Um, so yeah, I think I'm going a little bit too fast. But yeah, I ended up just putting like a tapestry. I think it's from um this one from the Tomarang pack. I don't remember what it's called. I only remember like the worlds, or like what type of theme they are. I'm gonna put down the carpet from Laundry Day, and then I think in here I just put down a regular, I think I just put in like a base game carpet. Yeah, this one, because it kind of looked similar to the wall a little bit. And then here I just clutter up this this I guess side table from, I think it's I think it's the paranormal stuff pack. This is also one of the items that I thought looked really eclectic, or that would have fit in an eclectic theme, so I decided to just use it. But yeah, all in all, this apartment isn't as eclectic, so disregard that eclectic title at the top. It's a very subdued eclectic, I would say. But over here, I think I just put like um a base game like painting, just because it was like big. Yeah, I like took up most of the wall, and I was just like, I'll just put this here. I don't really think it goes, but it's good space. It's like, it was good for the space, I guess. I'm sorry if I'm saying a lot or I'm not. My like sentences aren't as cohesive, just because I haven't done this in a long time. Um it's been about, I think the last time I uploaded was like or the last time I recorded was maybe like 3 months ago. 3 months ago, and I said I wanted to like get better, but I obviously did not get better. So excuse the voiceover if it sucks. Sorry about that. But with time, I believe maybe, I'll get better again. Well, again, as if I was ever good, but yeah, let me stop rambling. Um, so here I was gonna put in those two like closets, but it just looked weird, so I decided to just make a big closet with the Dream Home Decorator closet items. and so I just make it, but I don't show me cluttering it up because that actually took a kind of a long time. Yeah, this is me just skipping because I cluttered up the whole thing and it took a long time to figure out items that fit in the slots. And so yeah, here onto the other side of the room. I just choose a red toned bed, and then here I'm putting in the wallpaper. I just choose like a red toned bed. And I think I use like red toned woods as well because the closet kind of it's like a dark red toned wood, so I just end up going for that. Um, and then put in these side tables from, I believe they're from the vintage. I actually don't remember, but yeah. So these side tables, these mirrored glass side tables, and then I just put in a little bit of clutter. This like magazine and sunscreen and lotion and glasses, just regular stuff that you'd have on your nightstand, I guess. And then I put in a plant and this carpet from the Tomarang World expansion pack, because I kind of wanted it to be like a theme of like, well, not really a theme, but like just have like pops of plant related patterns, I guess, because I also use this ottoman that has like some flowers and stuff, and I just decided, pink and red and green kind of go well together, so I'll just put this here, and then I put this mirror, but I end up taking away this side table, and as you saw, I moved the chair to the other side. I ended up changing the color a little bit because I thought there was like too much red. I needed like a breakup of kind of just a breakup of colors. And then over here, I think I just put on the other side of the mirror, I end up just putting in like a bathrobe or something. Yeah, I end up just putting bathrobes. Um, and this room is actually really big. I think I can make this into 2 rooms. Um, but yeah, this room turned out really big. And then over here, I put in this red cabinet. That's when I changed the color of the chair. And then we'll also have this. Oh yeah, I put down these like clutter items. I really like these candles. I never really used them before, and I didn't know that there was like this colorway, and I think it's so cute. And so I just put down like some makeup, some lotion, like a watch and glasses, and this like necklace stand. And then over here I end up putting in, I think I was gonna put in a bookshelf, but I end up not doing that because it just didn't, I don't know, didn't really look right. So I ended up putting in like a guitar, I believe. End up putting, oh, I was gonna put this in the room too. This is supposed to be, I think, for Bako to practice like the, I guess like comedy career, like his stand-up career. But I end up putting that in the living room later on. And then I just end up putting a guitar and like a poster of, I imagine like a travel poster, and then just some clutter, like boxes, some like storage boxes down here, by the nightstand. So yeah, it's a really big master bedroom. I think if you really wanted to, you could turn that room into like 2 rooms. And then here's just me putting in the stand-up microphone and then moving the chair, and then onto Billy's room. So Billy, it's just Billy's room in the bathroom. And yeah, so Billy's room, I end up doing kind of the same type of closet, kind of like built-in closet, but it's a lot smaller, obviously, because the room is smaller. But yeah, Billy's room, I end up going with this like matching wood tone to the rest of like the apartment. I kind of just used this wood tone and like furniture from Dream Home Decorator, and ended up going with like a green blue theme, because it's this really cute carpet from, I believe, the Backyard Stuff Pack that I really liked, and I thought it looked well, I thought it looked good and went perfect with this wall color, which was like a really like bright green, almost lime green, but I think it's more of like a bright green wall color. And so here I'm putting down a mirror and some just like clutter items. And these clutter items, I think I put down like a backpack and this like toy thing, and this toy bucket, I guess. And then over here I put down this bed, this blue bed, and I end up putting in like a desk under it as well. And yeah, so I end up putting this desk with this like really cute chair, which that kind of made me think, oh, I could do like a blue and green theme. And then over here I put in just like some big stuffed animals for her room. I ended up putting a cat and a dog because I imagine she likes cats and dogs. And I put in this toy chest, and then I put in a bookshelf, and I think I also end up putting in like a arts and craft table. So yeah, right down here I was gonna put in this puppet thing, but it didn't fit, so I ended up putting the arts and crafts table. And then I just put in the toy box right there, and I ended up putting, I also believe, like a beanbag chair, but this is me choosing what carpet was gonna go, and then I found this one and it went perfectly, like the green and the blue and the white, it just went so perfectly. Then I put in this chair, and then I just clutter up the rest of her room with like toys and arts and crafts stuff. And then after that, I believe I do the bathroom, which is just like a regular beige bathroom, nothing fancy, just like a regular beige family bathroom. But yeah, we're coming near the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.